It's time to wake up and let the weirdness begin. It's the KVJ Show to start your morning. Kevin is the host, and his skin pigment is whiter than Casper the Ghost. Virginia sounds like this. Nickname Vicious Beast, so don't get her pissed. It's Jason, talks like a spaz, and they love to talk about Bigfoot and stats. So get ready, here we go. You're listening to 97.9 with the KVJ Show.
Well, hello and welcome to the KVJ Show. Good morning. What's going on today, Virginia?
Ugh, I'm in password hell.
Oh, no. What's happening?
I can't remember my old password. And one of my many websites where I need the password is telling me, you have to know the old password to change it to a new password.
Oh, boy.
Well, if I knew the old password,
Right.
I wouldn't need to change it to the new password.
Right, that'd be good.
Or you have to get into another system and they need your old password, but you can't get your old password and you need a new It's a mess.
It is. And periodically, some of these sites tell you, oh, you got to change your password.
Yeah, no, they do. They'll force you into it. And you're like, I really
I don't
want to.
I can't remember my old password.
They hate me here at work. I haven't checked my email since I think 2017.
Yeah. They do like you to check your email. It's crazy. The demands.
He said, if you need me, text me.
Well, I mean, they do that thing where if you hit the accidental little link, you could get sued. And I'd rather have you be mad at me than to get the company sued.
Either way, you know somebody's mad.
Get in line.
Yeah, it's a lot. You're right. You are right. Yeah, just a lot going on here. You can check us out on YouTube if you want to watch the KVJ Show. We're always there. Just go to YouTube and look for the KVJ Show. Please hit that subscribe button. It's absolutely free. It'll just make it easier for you to find KVJ and be able to watch everything we do, the regular show and the after the show every single day. Got a bunch of archive stuff up there as well. You can always go and see big old moments from KVJ's past. Also, all the KVJ horror movies are up there as well. If you want to go watch that here to be frightened. In early April, you can do that.
Hey, get in the Easter mood.
Yeah.
It really is a great Easter movie.
But a warning, it's not necessarily a kid's movie that is done there. And Jbird, you said that there was somebody that was a bit upset because their kid watched the KVJ horror movie. Now the kid is traumatized.
Well, and the thing is, I try to let them know, hey, look, man, this is not a little kid movie. I don't think they believed me. And now they're kind of giving me some stank because they let their kid watch the latest horror one, which is probably our most gory one.
It's called the KVJ horror movie.
Yeah, they watched Chat Room, and that one had a lot of... And I'm like, look, I tried to warn you. It says it's rated R. What you do with your kids is up to you. Yeah. I was raised on R-rated movies, so it's no thing for me.
Yeah, no, I mean, the parents got to be responsible for what their kid consumes. You can't then put that blame onto someone else. It's your own damn fault, parent.
They had critiques about it, about how it was unnecessarily violent and too many swear words, and I cut back on my swear words.
Okay.
I think I only had 70 of them.
What do they expect?
No, I didn't have that many.
Yeah, they may so that family, you may want to skip the KVJ horror movies. So that may not be for you, and it's definitely not for kids.
It's not made for everybody.
No, it's not made for kids.
Mm-hmm, absolutely not. When you got a toddler, I think you do about anything you can to try to get them to take a nap. But kids grow, so do their routines. And Denny's, you said that your toddler son, Lochlan, he has got a new nap routine where he loves covering himself in all of his stuffed animals.
Yes.
Okay.
So
how many does he have about?
So he's got a lot. He's accumulated a lot. And a lot of these we got him when he was real little.
So he's stuffed animal rich.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I think maybe that's what made him think of this idea. But we had the in-laws in town. Mm-hmm. So the last few days, he's been sleeping in our bed while they've been sleeping in the guest room. And so I told him, hey, grab a stuffed animal with you, you know, and we'll go into this room and try to get him cozy. And he went and he brought all of them in eventually, like all 26 of them. And they're just all over the bed.
It's all his friends. No man left behind.
Yes. So I meant like one, but so anyway, he climbed into it and he realized the fun of being in a pile of stuffed animals.
It is pretty fun.
That is fun.
It's a cute picture, too. I have pictures of Mags and Rocco. We put them in all the stuffed animals and just their faces out, and it's just them.
Well, see, that would be awesome. The catch is I have to be in the center of this thing.
Oh, you're the face in the center.
Otherwise, I'd love to take a photo of this. But so he lays me in the middle and he stacks all his animals on me.
Well, maybe he can take a photo of you.
And then he climbs in and he lays on my chest.
That's pretty adorable.
It's great. I just can't move or do anything.
Other than that part.
I find that a lot of adorable moments are very uncomfortable for adults.
Well, I just lay there like a starfish and for, an hour and a half while he naps. It's awful. I can't reach my phone or anything. Like, it's just craziness. But yeah, that's his new thing ever since we've been moving over. And once he did it once, it's the only thing he wants to do now. So he will not nap unless we do this giant ritual.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So the last few days, that's been nap time. It just really makes it so you can't do anything the rest of the time until somebody comes home to help you.
So adorable, though, man.
It is, and you want to do it for him because you're excited.
Absolutely.
But, man, it's just, it's pretty rough.
Yeah, got to do it now because one day your kid won't want to hang out with you.
You're right.
Look at Kevin.
Wow, that's so sad.
It's so true.
So when they're clamoring for daddy, be like, I got to lay on daddy. Yeah, take all those moments. Man.
Kevin would love to be in a pile of stuffed animals with Cannon.
I'd do it right now. He's almost 18. If he got all the stuffed animals and he had to lay on me to take a nap, I'd be all for it.
You're right. He'll be 18 in June.
Yeah, he will. I know. It's crazy.
Yeah.
That's why I'm telling all those young parents out there, you get those kind of moments like, oh, man, this is tough. Enjoy it, drink in all those uncomfortable, awkward moments, man.
Yeah.
They're fleeting.
They're great, but yeah, when you're in the moment, it's kind of weird,
Yeah, it is.
It's hard to appreciate.
And you're always, everything that's running through your head is everything that you think that you got to do. And you got those kind of things. Oh, I got to get this done. I got to get that. You don't have to get any of
Kevin
those
just
things
sent me 6 emails. I got to get all that done.
Yeah. You know what? Blow Kev off. It's all good. Okay, who is responsible for this calamity? Is it Jbird or is it cute, adorable little baby Lochlan? One of them had to get a Band-Aid for their toe because they stepped on a Spider-Man vehicle. Okay, do you think that was Lochlan or Jbird? I know that baby Lochlan is right now really into a big-time Spider-Man kick. So I think it favors him. What do you think, Virginia?
I agree. I think it favors him as well. I'm going Lochlan.
Just to let you know, I'm kind of in a Spider-Man kick as well. Been really trying to collect the Secret Wars edition.
Secret Wars, okay.
Yeah, Denny's is what I'm talking about.
It's a good line, yeah.
Oh, I love a Secret War.
Yeah, it's from '84, Kevin. No big deal.
Oh, okay. They're doing Spider-Man in '84, huh?
Oh, Spider-Man's been around for a minute.
Okay.
But that was Lochlan.
That was Lochlan. Okay. All right. That's tough. What happened? He just he tear up his toe or something?
Oh yeah. So we've been he's been really big into Legos. That's his new thing. So
those things will wreck a foot.
Oh my gosh, I have stepped on just countless Legos. The amount of actually kids toys and dog toys that I step on a daily basis is insane. Like we had this one dog toy. It was shaped kind of, if you're watching KVJ TV, kind of like a claw.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And if you step on it, you just slide on the tile floor. It's like a death weapon. So we had to get rid of that.
Banana peels.
Yeah, it was exactly what it was. You would do a split if you stepped on it.
I've heard
we have to get rid of this thing.
The skating claw is a dangerous toy.
Oh my gosh. For these, the Legos, what sucks about them is when you step on them, they explode.
Oh.
And then you have to spend 5 minutes putting them back together for them.
Oh,
and
I
also,
gotcha.
too, they hurt your foot and they also hurt your wallet. Legos are expensive, y'all.
Right. Yeah.
They are, but he's
are.
really big into the Spider-Man Legos. There's Spider-Man, there's like the Avengers and all those.
It's amazing the staying power of the Lego, too.
Yes, you are right about that.
Yeah, I mean, they've been big forever.
There's a whole debate now going on because people are saying, oh, man, adults are taking over all the Legos and not leaving enough for kids. They're grabbing all the play sets. Mm-hmm. They're not opening them up. And then the kids are going, I want Legos. We're sold out, kid.
Wow. That's a good lesson for kids about disappointment, though.
Start them early.
Yeah.
Life is just going to hand you plates of disappointment, kid. Have an early meal.
It's also a good lesson about adult dorks.
Yeah. Okay, who got their foot stuck in a couch for about 7 minutes? I'm going to say that one is Jbird.
That feels very Jbird.
Yeah, but both of them dealing with foot injuries is my prediction. Are we correct?
Oh, that was baby Lochlan.
Oh.
I don't know what this is. I don't know if he saw it on a show or what, but his new thing is he likes to wedge himself somewhere and then pretend like he's stuck, and then he calls for help.
Oh,
It's crazy. So you hear help and you come in and he's so obviously not very stuck.
Rocco does the same thing.
What is that?
It's silly. It just they crave your attention.
It is.
It's a game.
Yeah.
Impromptu game.
They know if they yell help, you'll come running, and so they fake a situation.
They do. He sets up this whole scenario.
Rocco still does this. He'll be hanging off the edge of the bed, and he's like, "Help, Mom! I'm about to fall!" And so I come running in the room, and he can totally keep himself from falling.
You do little jokes like that with your parents.
Yeah.
I do that with my mom when we at the grocery store, and I go, "Mom, please, can we eat tonight? Please, can we eat?" She's like, "Shut up, don't say that."
But that's his new thing, is wedging places and then calling for help. I don't know.
Either Bert or Lochlan dropped some very important papers, which then blew into the neighbor's lawn.
Oh.
That feels like a bird thing to me.
It does feel like a bird.
Are we right?
No, it was awful too, and it was on the windiest day of the year. And I had my book bag open because I kept hearing something clunk in my book bag, and I go, "What is going on?" So when I got in my car, I looked and I got distracted.
It's booze bottles.
It was
isn't
those
it?
bottle of whiskeys Virginia gave me. I'm like, "Oh, that's right." And I guess I didn't close my book bag, and I'm walking out in my yard, and a very, very important document that had about 9 pages flew everywhere. I had to go in my neighbor's yard. I'm tackling papers,
Spilling booze bottles.
and I have to turn this paperwork back in, and it's a bit it's crunched up.
You can be like, "My dog ate my homework."
I'm like, "Sorry, y'all. I live hard."
Okay, was it Jbird or Baby Lochlan that saw a white bird fly into a fence only for it to just disperse into nothing?
Whoa.
We say the bird just blew up.
Poof.
Okay.
Was the bird even real?
Is anything real?
I know the bird likes watching the birds, so I'm going to go with bird on that one. Jbird.
You are right. And this happened late at night, and I have my girlfriend to back me up on this. I'm walking out my patio, and I see something dart down and fly super low in my yard. And it is flying at a rapid speed. Again, late at night. It runs or flies straight into my fence, but nothing you hear a big thud. No feathers, no bird carcass. It was almost as if it flew through the fence. No hole, no feathers, no severed beak.
Maybe it was time traveling and coming back like at 88 miles an hour.
Oh, wow, yeah.
My girlfriend goes, "What was that?" I go, "I don't know what that was." We both saw it, we heard it, and the thing was gone. And my question was, and I think I know the answer, birds can't fly through a fence that's made of not wood. It's one of those white fences.
Depends on how high you guys were.
Well, she wasn't.
Could it have been a bird magic trick? Was somebody putting on an illusionary show? For
Did it come out of a hat?
Yeah, do you have a magic fence that you don't know about?
You two didn't. I was reluctant to tell this story because I knew this was going to happen. I know what I saw. I saw a bird melt into my fence.
Just flew into it and gone, huh?
I know it sounds crazy.
Yeah.
We're used to you coming in with weird stuff, but that's weird.
So I'm not lying. I swear I had this experience.
More proof that we're in a simulation. And who was it that smacked a brand new pizza on the floor while telling a story? Okay, smacked a pizza on the floor. Huh.
I mean, I've seen this happen to one of these cats.
Yeah.
I've seen it happen to Jbird, but is this trickery?
Okay.
I guess maybe Lochlan tells stories, though. I mean, I know he's just getting the English language down. Is he a full-on orator talking with his hands like a guy I know?
I am going to say this one sounds like Jbird to me.
I agree.
Yeah, it was me. And I was talking with my hands, and it was devastating, and we still ate it.
2-second rule, baby.
It was more like 33 seconds, and we didn't care.
It's pizza, man. It's pizza. Got to make it count. Well, Bert has a very impressive pizza video. I don't know if you've seen that, Virginia.
I haven't seen it yet. Is this from the Sicilian oven?
Yeah, this is one of many videos because I did about 90 minutes of filming. I really went cheeseburger on
You
this.
were excited.
I was.
I get it. When you get all ginned up, you take way too much video, and then when you get home, you're like, oh no.
I haven't been out in the town that much, so
Right.
I am just really excited to be around people.
You gave yourself an editing beast.
It's okay. I need to stay busy.
How fun was it, though? I heard you got to go, like, in the kitchen.
It was, and it's a really cool thing about how to learn the technique of, doing that pizza.
Tossing the dough.
Tossing the dough.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. You can see Jbird kind of working with him on it. The guy's kind of flipping all around. He throws the dough over to Bird, which is very impressive.
Wow.
I don't know if mine was.
I was talking about him.
Oh, I just started dancing. I didn't know what to do. Everyone was watching me. I'm like, I'll start to dance and shake
If you
it.
can't throw the dough, then do a little shuck and jive.
Dance it out.
I love it.
That is one of those odd skills that would be cool to have. Would it just be able to do that with the pizza dough and you punch it around, you flip it up in the air, it spins around, lands back on your hand?
Oh,
Yes.
the dude at Sicilian Oven, he was a pro at it. And I threw it behind my back and he caught it. And then he started doing it again. Kind of felt like I felt pretty tough.
The ladies love that move.
I know they do. Just walk into a party with dough and start doing that.
That'd be cool. You're right. You're a halfway decent looking dude making
Girls
pizzas
would be
at a
like,
party.
oh, look at this guy.
Check this guy out. Very handy. It is kind of crazy just how much pizza can cost these days. I guess maybe I'm just used to growing up with the old pizza buffets. We used to have a Pizza Hut for like $5 is all you could eat. And I was like, okay, that seems about right. About $5 to $10 and just mow down on pizza.
No, it wasn't that long ago when you could get a $7.99 or an $8.99 pizza, and they had always the buy one get one free deals. They had a bunch of that stuff going on, and it seems like that's gone bye-bye. And I'm just noticing a lot of mid pizza, and I love all pizza, don't get me wrong, but some is better. The mid pizzas, they're charging an arm and a leg to a point where you want to ask the owner, how dare you?
Yeah. So you think it's okay for a gourmet pizza, but if your pizza's not that great, don't try to glom onto the prices of the big guys?
If food is delicious and you have a great experience, I don't have that hard of a time spending a little bit of extra money. It's when you go to a place that's very mediocre and they're charging prices that are next level. It's not that good. The service sucks, and you're going home with leftovers. It's a crappy pizza. It's mid, as they say.
Yeah. And you were saying even buying the store-bought frozen pizzas has gotten expensive.
Unless you want cheap Totino's pizza, you're going to have to spend some money. And I am noticing frozen pizzas all the way up to the price of $14 to $15. Those are prices you pay at a restaurant, my friend.
Yeah.
A $14 frozen food?
Right.
Get the heck out of
That's
here.
a lot.
And can someone confirm this for me? Because someone sent it, and I don't know what's real anymore on the internet. They're saying you could buy these 3 pretty good-sized pizzas at Costco. They come in 3s, but the price is $95. Look at this.
What?
Is this real? You get 3 pizzas for $95. A, are they that good? B, why are they so expensive?
Wow, that's $30 plus a pie.
That looks like a Chicago deep dish.
It does, but is 3 of them really still worth almost $100?
The brand is Giordano's. Maybe somebody knows that brand.
I think that's a big brand in Chicago.
Yeah,
Legit.
it looks like a Chicago
Yeah.
pie from the picture. Maybe it's like, Portillo's or one of those big Chicago
There's
brands.
Lou Maldona's or something
Lou
like that.
Malnati's.
Malnati's, yeah, something like that.
Those pies are expensive, but it's because they ship them right to your house and it's a specialty treat and it's like the price is double.
So you guys are agreeing that 3 of those is worth about $100?
No.
That's
I don't know. I haven't had it.
And I don't know enough about deep dish. I'm not even sure I've ever even had deep dish pizza, but does it mean more ingredients and a lot more pie?
It's fatter.
It's a thicker
Yeah.
pie, but still though, That's pricey, man.
I think you're buying the name on that, whatever Giordano's is.
Well, if anyone knows the Inside Skinny at Costco, I'd love to know, is this fact or fiction? I was like, $100 for 3 pizzas?
Yeah.
That's a lot, y'all.
It's all.
And is it worth the $100?
Stephanie said, I used to get the Pizza Hut personal pan, $4.25. Now it's $8.25.
Damn.
Amen, Stephanie. I remember when I would go to FAU that offer that at the cafeteria, you'd spend like $2.99.
It costs double now?
Yeah, $8 is the size of a medium pizza.
Mm-hmm. Somebody had said, Delta Niner said, Walmart also sells pretty good dough or pre-made pizzas you can get near the deli. They're good for like $10 for a large loaded pizza. That seems to be like the right price. $10 to $15 I'd like for a nice loaded pizza pie. That sounds about okay. That's a deal I'll take.
And then Little Caesars, they got good deals, but then you're eating Little Caesars.
You better eat it when it's hot.
And the only time I eat Little Caesars is when I'm at a birthday party and it's there.
It's a birthday party kind of pizza.
And then it's cold.
Yeah.
And then I'm just like, what am I doing? Why would I even put this in my body?
I gotta be super, super hungry and desperate.
I gotta be on an island for 2 days before I eat a cold piece of Little Caesars.
Pizza.
No
Yeah.
offense if he's listening. Sorry, Caesar.
It's a big deal, though. The frozen pizza industry generates about $6.5 billion annually.
And there is some crappy frozen pizzas out there. I think Screaming Sicilian's good, but you're going to pay a little bit of money.
Yeah, I just have a problem paying anything more than like $8 for a frozen pizza.
You're paying more.
It doesn't feel right.
You're going to pay more for a lot. Most pizzas, you're going to pay more.
I don't like it.
I think Red Baron might have a decent price, but now you're doing those 2 little circle. And what am I, 9 years old now?
Yeah. You're saying another thing to look out for when you go to pizza places is long menus. They say too many pizzas or other options can be a red flag that quality isn't a concern.
I think that's a concern with anybody. Any restaurant that has a super, super long menu. I'm not saying it can't be done and it can't be done right.
Yeah.
But if you're at a restaurant that's kind of crappy and you're like, why is this food not that good? And they've got a massive menu. Your boy John Taffer from Bar Rescue would go, too many options, shut it down.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Well, I even get overwhelmed at Cheesecake Factory, and I love cheesecake, but on page 72, I'm going, do I want this?
Well, think about it. It's too much stuff. What happens when you do too much stuff in your life? Everything suffers because you do everything mediocre instead of just doing a few things amazing.
Yeah.
Now you're doing too many things and everything suffers.
They said they did some research on convenience stores, and the convenience stores that had too many options didn't do as well as the ones that had limited options because the brain can't think that.
They say the number 7. You go to McDonald's and you see their value menus, they tap it at 7. They don't do more.
That's the magic number. Huh.
Yeah, 7's a big number for a lot of things. You see a lot of the billboards. I've always been instructed never put more than 7 words on a billboard, and that is the absolute maximum.
That's a lot of words, too.
It is. 7 is the absolute maximum you should ever put on a billboard because you can't read them and you can't process them. So
Yeah.
keep it at that level.
I like it. Marketing Kev. I love it.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. You say your son Rocco has just discovered the magic behind Jiffy Pop.
He just discovered it. And I think he thinks that nobody knows about it. It's a new thing.
Oh, okay.
Because none of the kids know about it.
Right.
None of the young people know about it. But I was like, I had this when I was a kid. He was like, what? He's like, no, this is a new thing. People don't know about Jiffy Pop.
Wow. I mean, maybe kids his age don't, but yeah, you're right. Our age, it was a way that parents would entertain us. I remember they had that, little foil pan. You put it on the stove and then it'd start popping up all over the place. They had a lot of commercials about it when we were kids, but they don't run commercials for it anymore.
I know for the longest time, I always believed that popcorn was supposed to be burnt.
Yeah.
Nobody in my family could get that down.
You had the heat too high.
We always had burnt popcorn. Anytime we did that Jiffy bubbly thing, it never worked out.
Yeah. So your son Rocco probably loves it because it's food and science.
Yes. And it's a project.
Yes, right.
And it's something that's, safe and self-contained. And he loves the whole concept of it.
Well, if you don't know what it's all about, here's Rocco to explain.
The Jiffy Pop is basically a thin aluminum pie pan that you set on a burner and you would turn it on, and before you turn it on, you'd rip off a little piece of paper, and as you let it heat up, the little foil on it would get hotter and hotter, making it bigger, pushing the popcorn out and turning it into a massive bubble. When it reaches the maximum size, you take it off the stove and you rip it open with a fork, and you got nice buttery popcorn.
Okay, we sound well, huh? Nice buttery popcorn.
Let's get it. He's the new Oval Redenbacher.
Yeah.
He wants me to get like a big thing of that Jiffy Pop. I guess they have it at Walmart now. He's like, Mom, you can have it delivered right to the house. What are you waiting for?
Yeah, popcorn's one of them snacks I think kids really do enjoy, right?
He's not supposed to eat it with his braces, but yes,
okay.
he loves popcorn. Shh, don't tell the orthodontist.
What is it? I mean, how bad is it? Well, if you get a kernel, it wrecks it, right?
Yeah, if you get a kernel in there, you can pop a bracket off.
Yeah, I have no idea how that works. I just know about popcorn, not braces.
Easy way to save yourself some money here. This is not a very good review. Apparently, the pizza place Papa John's has jumped into the toasted sandwich game, and there's a person that has gone and gotten those subs, and they did a little taste test review. In fact, they didn't get to the tasting part. They just went to the viewing part, and they stopped.
Did you see the video when they opened it up?
Yeah, it was supposed to be cheese, but it just looked like dark splotches that were on the top part of the bun on the underside. And at first I was like, what is that, like barbecue sauce? But I guess it was burnt cheese according to the way she was selling it.
I thought it was burnt cheese, but the burnt cheese kind of got caught up in the bread to a point where you couldn't even scoop it out.
Right. It was just kind of like stuck right on the top loaf there. And there was a massive lack of sauces as well on these things.
They have a chicken bacon ranch one, a Philly steak and cheese, and a steak and mushroom. Let's jump in. Very toasty. This must be the... What is that supposed to be? I think this is the Philly, you guys. I don't think I'm gonna eat this one. This is like extra burnt cheese. One was a steak and mushroom. This one is the Philly, and oh my gosh, the same thing. What is going on with this cheese? Okay, let's try the chicken bacon ranch one. Maybe this one has hope. This one basically a tiny bit of sauce, and that's supposed to be the cheese. I'm not going to try this because I already know I'm not going to like it because look at the cheese.
When is the last time you eyeballed something and didn't eat it because of the way it looked?
Oh my gosh, Virginia's cherry soup.
That's years ago.
Yeah.
You're still talking about that?
No, there are some things aesthetically I go, nah, I'm good.
Can't do it.
Meatloaf being one of them. There's some forms of meatloaf where it's got raw looking onions on top, and then the meat part looks like sick E.T. It's all gray. It's gray looking.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't get down.
Well, it wasn't just the Papa John's oven toasted sandwiches that got a bad review. Somebody went into Publix and they were looking through all the bread options that you have there. And have you ever noticed this, Virginia? And do you have a problem with what they saw?
Tell me why every single bread that I picked up at this Publix bakery, the label said contains bioengineered food ingredient. It's bread, guys. Why? First of all, why is the ingredient list so long? This is bread that we're talking about. Okay, like the most simple food to make. I am a bit disappointed. I went through every single bread on the cart. It is insane.
I think this is just pervasive now. I was looking. Rocco had Big League Chew. Remember that gum from back in the day?
Come on, of course.
So I was like, oh my gosh, I remember Big League Chew. I used to always eat that when I was a kid. And so I reached in and I grabbed some of it and I ate it. And I'm like, gosh, it doesn't taste the same. And I flipped it around and I looked at the ingredients and it said the same thing. Now contains bioengineered food ingredient.
It says contains?
Well, it says contains bioengineered food ingredient. It never had that before. And now
You're sure about that?
I mean, back in the day, in the 80s.
I mean, how do you know it just hasn't always had that?
I don't think it
always was
did.
choked in.
It tastes different. And I was exploring the ingredients, trying to figure out why it tastes different.
Ask me if I care what they're putting in the bread, Kevin.
I have a feeling you don't.
I don't give a rat's booty what they put in there. It's bread. It's Publix. I'm fine. I haven't grown a tail yet, although I want to.
It seems to go along with what I've heard people saying that they go to Italy and they eat all the pasta and they actually lose weight because the ingredients are so few.
Right. And we're not actually sensitive to wheat or flour or gluten. It's actually that here in this country, because we spray our crops with so many poisonous chemicals to kill the bugs, and then we eat the poison that we sprayed on the food in the crop.
Well, then what do you want me to do? If I'm making a hoagie today, I have to go, make my own bread, plant seeds?
You better go look for your right kind of flour, because some of the flour is not good for you either. You got to buy the expensive stuff.
Or I could just take the sandwich, eat it, and go off my day and go, you know what? All right. Tomorrow's another day.
Absolutely.
Well, I'm just saying, I'm going to look at every piece of bread and go, no, it's got titanium in it. No. I don't know.
It just sucks. I mean, especially if you're somebody like me who's like worried and paranoid. Like, it's in my head now that everything's got these bioengineered and glyphosate and all that stuff.
But what about all the liquor you drink? That can't be good.
I don't know. I mean, they've been drinking liquor since the beginning of time.
Well, they've been eating bread.
Not with bioengineered food ingredients, they haven't. This is new, bruh.
Yeah, it says that bread, truly fresh bread, only needs 4 ingredients: flour, water, salt, yeast. If you see anything else that's on there, sugar, oil, preservatives, conditioners, or additives, they're just doing that for either flavor, texture, shelf life, and it's not necessity.
Yeah, if you've got shampoo or Head and Shoulders in your bread as one of the ingredients, it's not good.
Yeah,
Could you make bread with the simple ingredients Kevin just said?
My neighbor does all the time. I have some right now in my house that she made.
And I'm not talking about your neighbor. I'm talking about you, Sinicki.
It's a project. So I think, first of all, there's a learning curve. You have to get in there and experiment and try it and probably mess up a good bit before
Isn't this what Taylor Swift does in her free time?
Yeah, she does. She does all the sourdough.
Yeah.
No, there is a bread community who has gotten really into making bread. It's a whole world.
It's a whole
I get
thing.
it. Look, if you go in and your bread is like reading a book and there's 8 paragraphs of ingredients on it and there should be 4 items, I can see why you'd be like, you know what, forget you guys, I got this.
Stuff you can't pronounce is what I have a problem with. When you read an article that tells you bread should only be 4 ingredients, and now there's a whole list of ingredients and I can't pronounce them. And oh wow, this bread in the store has a 2-week, 3-week shelf life. But real good bread only lasts a few days.
Yeah.
Man, I had some Wonder Bread the other day. It still hits Fat Kevin.
Does it?
Oh, the Wonder Bread. Oh, heck yeah. I know you would never eat Wonder Bread, Virginia, because you can't pronounce the names.
It's just hard. Like, I don't know. In my head, now I'm all paranoid about this laundry list of ingredients I can't pronounce.
Would a Fat Kevin ever take Dorito dust and kind of put it on top of his white, Wonder Bread? Kind of almost as if it's a...
Be a dream if I got that. My mom bought that brown bread.
She did.
That's terrible. Hated it. It was rough. But whenever I got Wonder, it was such a treat. Such a treat. I would have loved doing that, man. Oh, boy, my mom would have bought what your mom bought you, man.
It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. Virginia, take it away. Cause you know we need that Dirt of the Day.
This Dirt of the Day is brought to you by my favorite closet people, closetsbydesign.com. Did you see the video of Leanne Rimes sobbing and laughing after she went under this stress relief doctor that did this procedure in her jaw? And basically, they put their like finger in your jaw really, really deep, like back in the back of your mouth.
Mm-hmm.
And then a second person holds your head. And then I guess the person who has their finger in there, like, hits something, and apparently it relieves all this tension and stress, and your jaw is suddenly released, and you're like, oh my gosh, I feel so amazing. And like, she starts crying and laughing all at the same time. I was like, I've never had a release like that in my life. Where do we get this?
You got it. Hold on.
I mean, the process looked like it really kind of hurt. Is she just crying because it hurt?
I don't know. She's saying she cried because it was the release of all the tension and stress.
At one point, it sounded like a laugh. Crying, laugh.
She started with a cry, and I think it ended with a laugh when she realized, oh my gosh, how crazy was this? Like,
Yeah.
So if you sung something right now, would you know if it was different? Push your tongue up and out. Good. Almost. Okay.
So you got to do all these weird mouth things.
I feel like Gene Simmons from Kiss all of a sudden. My heart, my heart, my heart.
Wow, it enables you to start singing.
well, she could sing before.
Oh, okay.
She's a great singer.
Oh, okay. Say my goodness.
Oh my gosh. If you did that thing and then all of a sudden you sang like Leanne Rhymes. Sign me up.
I might have to do that to get a singing career after I get my deep jaw release.
It's funny you bring up Celine Dion because she is now officially announced. Now, we heard it was going to happen, but now we know where and when. It's going to be in Paris. She looks like she has shook off the stiff person syndrome that she was diagnosed with. Whatever doctors are treating her, wow, what a turnaround.
She's back, bigger and better than ever.
Unbelievable.
This year, I'm getting the best gift of my life. I'm getting the chance to see you, to perform for you once again in Paris, beginning in September this year.
Wow.
Okay.
Now, the pre-sale is going on. It starts now. You can get access by pre-registering at CelineDion.com. And it's a pre-sale right now. If you're a fan, I would highly suggest doing whatever it takes to get in on the pre-sale before it's opened up to the masses and get you a good seat, girl.
She never remarried after Renee, no, did she?
He was my one true love.
That was it.
That is it for me. She's going to be doing 10 shows. So, man, what an amazing experience. Celine in Paris. Sign me up.
Yep.
And finally here, it's interesting to see that, so much medicine and so much proper diagnosis happens after the patient becomes their own advocate and saying, no, I don't think this is right. I don't think this is right. You really do have to be your own advocate whenever you are on a health journey and you feel like, okay, I'm not getting relief. Selena Gomez is opening up and talking about her journey and what it took to get to the right diagnosis. She learned only after going through several different doctors and therapists that she finally had a bipolar disorder, and that there was a reason why there had been such a change and a shift in her mental health. It was actually something that needed to be diagnosed properly.
It is crazy how that happens. I remember my hand went through a window, and they didn't know at the time, but I had cut my ulnar nerve and a ton of tendons, and technically my hand was paralyzed, but the people at the doctors or at the hospital, the ER, they started stitching me up, and they didn't numb from me completely. And I kept telling the nurse, saying, there's something wrong. This isn't right. I don't feel right. She didn't listen to me. And about 20 minutes later, the doctor came over and said, yelled at the nurse, said, what are you doing? This kid needs a full-on operation. They had to take out my stitches and redo the whole process. So you're right. They don't always get it right on that first time.
And you have to be your own advocate, and you have to know that it's okay to speak up in your medical journey. If you feel like something isn't right, it's not the time to be polite.
No.
It's not the time to be, the good little boy or the good little girl. If you feel like something is wrong, you speak up.
My head was paralyzed. I'm like, I don't think this is the right way to go, guys. And I was
right.
I was 7 years old or 8 years old, and I was actually right.
Trust your instincts because nobody is going to fight for you in your medical journey like you would. Do your research. Look into things. Talk to people. No one is going to fight for you better than you, and it's your job now because sometimes they don't get it right.
True. It's true.
That's what's going on in your dirt.
We were talking about Principal Feeney turning 99 years old. And we're just kind of curious, where would he rank on the list of the all-time greatest fictional principals that you have from TV and movies?
He's top 5.
I looked at Ranker, and this is where people just go and they put things up and down, and they have got... Mr. Feeney is not top 5. They got him at 7.
Okay, he's top 10.
Okay. Here are the other ones that they have. At number 1, they put Principal Skinner from The Simpsons. That's
all right.
The overall number 1.
You got The Simpsons. Great staying power.
Number 2, they have Professor Albus Dumbledore from the Harry Potter series.
Again, you are messing with a great franchise.
Powerhouse.
They, at number 3, have Professor X. That is from the X-Men, Wolverine, that whole series.
All right.
Number 4, Principal Duval from Mean Girls.
He is good.
Number 5 is Principal Belding, Richard Belding from Saved by the Bell.
I'm sorry, Belding does not beat Mr. Feeney. Belding was annoying and a pushover.
Okay.
How many times can Zach Morris pull one over on you?
At number 6, they got Richard Vernon. He is from The Breakfast Club.
Yeah, I do love him.
Feeney's 7. Ed Rooney from Ferris Bueller's Day Off is 8.
Rooney.
They got Principal Joe Clark from Lean On Me at number 9. That is the one that was our good friend Morgan Freeman, who was just in South Florida. They got Principal Flutie at number 10. He was from, I think, Buffy the Vampire Slayer, the Buffyverse. They got the Mr. Strickland from Back to the Future at number 12.
He belongs in top 10 to me.
And then they've got Principal McGee from Grease at number 16.
I remember her.
And then Principal Victoria from South Park is at number 17 on the list.
That'll have Jim Belushi from The Principal.
Nope. He didn't make it.
They made a Principal Part 2 as well.
Yeah.
Not that good, Virginia.
Yeah. Did not make the list. Well, you never might know this, but Jbird always didn't intend to be a big old radio star. He had other things in mind. In fact, when we got to Jbird, he was working at a baseball camp. Or had been pretty much right out of college, but there was something else. I never even knew that Jbird was going to be taking this career path. You say that when baseball started to fizzle out, you kind of had a thought about doing another sport as a professional athlete.
When I stopped playing baseball, I was probably about 23 years old, 22, 23, and I had a major identity crisis because baseball was my life. If I wasn't playing it, I was coaching it, and that's all I knew. And when I was done playing, I remember I was done playing and I didn't want to coach anymore because parents are really starting to get on my nerves, and there wasn't a lot of money in it. It just was, it was a struggle for not a lot. And I kind of didn't know what to do. And for about 2.5 weeks, I had a friend of mine and me start to train me for boxing. And for about 2 weeks, I thought, you know what, I'm going to try. Virginia, it was a terrible idea. I'm terrible at boxing, can't throw any kind of jabs. I was doing all this running. And after the third, like the 2.5, 3 weeks into it, one of my real close friends said, what the hell are you doing? Get back into coaching baseball. That's what you should be doing. And I got back into coaching baseball. But for 2 or 3 weeks, I didn't know what I was doing. I took not playing,
right?
Because it was from me going from playing and not doing that anymore. I had a major identity crisis. I wanted to still be in the game, but I kind of felt like the game didn't want me anymore.
Yeah.
And it was a weird place mentally, and that's when I really got involved in youth baseball and kind of doing that. And and then I ended up coaching high school and stuff like that.
I think almost everybody kind of has that. As you're trying to find yourself and figure out what the heck you're going to be doing, everybody probably has that. I could have been this, but I became that.
Yeah, and I am not a good fighter. I don't know what. My brother, who's 6'7", he's a big time lover of boxer. So, he was gonna help train me.
Yeah.
It just was terrible. And I remember it was severely depressing.
Your brother would be a good boxer.
Yeah, but I mean, it didn't happen either. But I look back now and I go, what was I thinking?
Oh, I know. Yeah.
That was crazy.
Right. Somebody got to you and you were young and impressionable. And I think all of us are in that stage, when you're like questioning everything and then somebody gets to you and puts an idea in your head and you're like, yeah, maybe that's what I should be.
Well, one of the biggest fears is not knowing your place in the world. And kind of not knowing where to go. And I kind of felt like that.
Yeah.
I was really having a sour taste in my mouth with baseball. And I loved baseball. And I wanted to stay into coaching. But you ever get knocked down a peg in a situation? You go, I don't think they want me.
Aww.
And that's where I was mentally. Until I got somebody in my head that gave me a good pep talk.
Yeah.
Me a boxer.
That'd have been something.
That would have been funny.
Before I did radio, I thought I was going to be a sniper.
Did you? Well, we're a bunch of badasses over here.
Yeah, and our fake lies that we never became. And something along the way said, this is a really bad idea, man. You're not sniper material. Yeah, I know. Most random thing. You're right.
For how long did you have this dream?
A while. Yeah. Probably about a whole year. That's what I was doing in college. I was in ROTC, and I was going to be doing all that kind of stuff. I was going to do 82nd Airborne, where I was born on Fort Bragg, and North Carolina. My dad had gone through there, and I said, this is what I'm going to be. I'm going to become a sniper. And oddly enough, I saw one of our Little Smiles kids. I saw his mom, Raina, not long ago, and she's like, Jordan is a sniper in the 82nd Airborne.
No.
And she showed me photos. He's doing exactly what I thought I was going to do. And that's what he does. He protects a rocket in a field, and he's got somebody that is his lookout, and he is to ding anyone that goes towards that rocket.
Wow.
Maybe he can train you, and I can find someone else to train me for boxing. It's not too late, Kevin.
I think he took my place. I think it's all good. It is way too late for me.
Yeah, I think we've aged out of boxing and sniping.
Yeah.
Yeah,
These old-ass eyes.
I aged out of boxing at age 20.
Yeah. If I were a sniper now, I would shoot the rocket, and it would blow up. So, yeah, they don't want me as a sniper anymore. So what do you do if somebody's becoming a recluse? Do you allow them, or do you need to pull them out of their cave? Jbird, you said that you have somebody in your life that is kind of doing this, and some people have some thoughts that it's not the right thing, and as a good friend, you shouldn't allow them to retreat into their own world.
This is a person who's kind of gone off the grid. They really don't want to be around people, and I've had 3 very big heart-to-hearts with that person because I want to make sure they're okay and they're not going in this weird Unabomber solitude. And they just said, look, man, I had a lot of stuff go on in my life, and all I want to do right now is just be left alone. I'm happy being left alone. I don't want to go out and do that much. I'm living here, so I don't have to go out much. This is the way I want my life to be. And I respected that. And every time I've talked to this person, I don't get the sense they're in danger. I think they just really like their solitude. Now, there's 3 to 4 other people who hate the fact that this person is doing solitude, and they're trying to infringe on this person's peace. They'll show up at their house for no reason, trying to get them out to go to dinner, or trying to get them to go out and go bowling or whatever. And a lot of times it's not them even calling, because he'll try to call and he'll just say, I don't feel like doing anything. I just want to stay in. They'll show up at his door anyway, and now they're trying to get me to try to talk him into getting out in the world. And I was expressing to them, guys, some people do not mind being alone. In fact, they don't like being around people. And now what you're doing is you're pissing him off. You're making him resent you because you're not following what he wants to do in his life. And I get it. You want to see him. You want to spend time, but he don't want that life. He doesn't want to go to barbecues. He doesn't want to go to all of these gatherings, and he's been open with them. He's never said he's going to hurt himself. He's given nobody any reason to really think, oh my gosh, we should be worried about him. He just don't want to be around people.
Sometimes people change.
Yeah.
Especially if their hormones are changing. Like, is this person around your age, my age?
A little bit older, and he's not mean either. The thing is, he goes, I feel bad. Everyone wants me to do stuff. He goes, look, I'm tired. I work a lot from my house, and I just want to chill. You know, he lost somebody in his life a few years back, and I think that's just kind of the zone he wants to go in. But to force somebody to always want to do something when they don't want to, I think that's going to hinder your relationship.
Yeah, if I was you, I would not sign on to any project where you're forcing this person to like go out bowling if they don't want to.
I would never do that to somebody.
Don't. Even if this other person's trying to talk you into it, that's not the right way to handle this.
Yeah, well, there's some people who just don't like going out.
Yeah.
And they're taking offense. He calls them. He talks to them. It's not like he's completely cut everybody out of his life, but he lives out in the wooded area. He wants to be that kind of guy.
Yeah.
Kind of sounds amazing.
It does.
I want to be that guy.
Well, he's not married. He doesn't have kids. Leave the man alone.
Yeah. Look, some people are that way. I think what some people don't realize, some people go out and they're around people and they become charged. They're like, I'm energized. I need this. Other people go out and they do that same thing and they get drained by it. It's very tough for them to maintain that kind of focus and that kind of mental energy to be entertaining and to have social conversations. And so they like to just withdraw because it's easier for them.
The other thing he said, he goes, a lot of times if people come over, they start telling me all of their issues. And I guess the people that really visit him, there's always drama. And he says, I'm the kind of person, if you're having drama in your life, I almost take that on with how I feel, and it gives me, he goes, I don't even want that. I don't feel like dealing with it. But if Virginia came over and had this big problem, he goes, now I'm upset and now I'm involved. He goes, I don't want that in my life anymore.
Yeah. I think a lot of people, as they get older especially, they want to be that way. They just don't want the drama. They don't want the issues because a lot of that stuff happens. You have a higher tolerance for it when you're younger, and as you get older, you don't have any tolerance for it. And you're like, I don't want to deal with that kind of stuff.
Well, they're trying to make him out to be a jerk because he's not making any effort to see other people. Is he a jerk because of that?
I don't think he's a jerk. I think he's at a different phase in his life. And you have to keep reaching out to a guy like that and saying, hey, if you ever want to hang out, let me know. Or if I can bring you some food some night, bring over a pizza and just catch up, let me know.
I mean, he's living a good life.
It's really up to him. If he doesn't want company, you have to respect that.
Yeah. It's good. As his friend, maybe the only thing is if I got to a point to communicate to him about is when people do withdraw and they kind of get into a routine and do the same things over and over again, they'll find that their life flies by. Because the one thing they're starting to discover is when your life is embedded with monotony, it goes by a lot quicker. And it's these pattern disruptors that seem to add longevity to your memories and everything else. And so I'd say you should challenge yourself at least once every 3 months to do something or take an invitation you normally wouldn't that you think might actually work out, and get out and do something to change the monotony of just being home every single day.
Yeah, and my whole thing in life, whether it's business, a relationship, friendship, if you don't want me around, I don't want to be there.
Amen.
Yeah, absolutely. I think anybody should be able to live their life however they want to. So, yeah, people should leave him and you alone.
All of these people in my life acting berserk. I'm feeling all pissed off and hurt. I need to know if I am the jerk. Oh, am I the jerk? Oh.
This person wanted to know if they're a jerk for not wanting to play tour guide. It says, my sister and her friend are coming to visit me here in South Florida. Now, I'm cool giving them the house and the food for free, but I do not want to play tour guide. They want to do all these things that will ultimately cost money. And I've got other plans for my own trip that I want to put my money towards. I have the time. I just lack the money and the desire. Are you a jerk if you live in South Florida and you got very close friends or family coming in and you don't want to play their tour guide?
No, but you do have to communicate that, because when people come to town, they're on vacation and they're thinking, let's have a great time. Let's have some fun. And if you have to work, if you still have your obligations and your life and your budgetary concerns,
They got time.
they got all the time and all the money and all the joy. You are still in your regular life. And you don't have the money that they have. You just got to communicate that to them and tell them.
It depends on who's coming down, too. If it's your parents coming down, you want to do something nice for them. You may not want to deep down if you got a lot of, but you still should.
Yeah.
But if it's some people you don't know that well, but your acquaintances, like, oh, man, yeah, go to Red Lobster. It's great, but I can't make it there. Sorry.
Well, just tell them, that's your family. If you can't tell your family that you've got budgetary issues and you can't be going wild, then who can you tell?
I think a conversation needs to happen. Now, my question would be, because they're saying that I have the time, I just lack the money and the desire. Now, let's say that you talk to them and say, I don't have a lot of money to do some of the stuff that you guys might want to do, so we'll separate at that point. You guys can do it. Is this person still a jerk if they just won't sacrifice the time and it's not going to cost them any money?
Well, things in life sometimes you don't want to do.
Yeah.
But you still kind of have to. I knew if I had family in town and they're there to have fun and see me and I ignore them because I don't feel like doing it, which is possible, you still got to suck it up and you got to be nice to your family. I'm talking family here.
Right.
You got to do things sometimes in life you don't want to.
And this might be time, when it's okay for you to say, okay, it's financially prohibitive for me to do all the things with you. I'm going to pick and choose what I'm going to do with you. And then the other times, just say you have to work or you're busy or you're doing this or you're doing that. Like, don't tell your family you don't want to be with them. You can spare their feelings by making it about, you've got other things going on and unfortunately you're booked this day and that day, but you'd love to do something on this day because you want to hang out with them. Like, don't tell them you don't want to hang out with your family.
Yeah, just lie and get like a fake cast on your leg and say,
much better plan.
My goodness, I can't
Lie to your family.
Can't move. I got to come over here, but got to leave because I'm in pain.
Yeah.
It's a little white lie that you say that you have stuff that you have to do and you can't spend every day with them. But tell them, okay, Tuesday, I'm yours. Or Friday, let's do it. Like, you don't have to be with them every minute of every day that they're on vacation at your house.
You don't have to be with them every minute, but I do think you're slightly jerky if you ignore them completely.
Yes.
Even if you don't want to do it, I get it. You got to do it.
Yep.
If your family, come on.
Yeah, we're talking family on that. So I think you should give them the time, and I think you are okay to explain you don't have the resources and the finances to spend what they're going to be spending because they've budgeted for that, and you just could not do that. I don't think you're wrong for that. And if you're talking about friends and you just are not feeling about it, or even acquaintances, sometimes that happens. What you can do is just give them a list of places they can go check out on their own. Be like, hey, if you're here in this part of town or South Florida, here are some places for you to check out based on your interests. And I think that absolves you of the need to have to take them around and play their tour guide.
You going to go with me, Kev? Nope, not at all. I find you annoying.
Well, don't say I find you annoying.
I know.
But
I'm
just
kidding.
say you can let people down easy with a little white lie. I'm super busy at work, or I'm super busy with this or with that. I've got this. I already have this obligation that I've had in the calendar for weeks. Like, little white lies are okay to spare somebody's feelings and not tell them, I don't want to hang out with you because you're annoying.
You don't even have to do white lies. Just go, I'm glad you're coming into town.
Yep.
I've got a very busy work week. When I'm able to spend some time with you, we'll make it happen. But just know I got a lot going on. It's nothing personal. And I will see you at some point. And we're going to have dinner. It's going to be great.
Okay.
But make a schedule. Like, don't be ambiguous and flighty. Say, look, I can do Tuesday. Let's do Tuesday. Or I can do Friday. I want to hang out with you Friday.
And then on Friday, call early in the morning and just say, secret meeting, can't make it.
Yeah.
Poopy cramps.
Well, 81% of people said you're not a jerk if you decide that you don't want to play their tour guide. So a lot of people don't feel like that should be an obligation.
Playing tour guide and seeing your family are two different things.
Yep.
Playing tour guide to a group of people that you don't like sounds awful.
If I'm playing tour guide, I'm showing you things and I'm making you up all of the history about it.
Yeah.
None of it's real.
No, it'll move it along real quick.
It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. Virginia, take it away, because you know we need that Dirt of the Day.
This Dirt of the Day is brought to you by my favorite closet people, closetsbydesign.com. Well, Jenny McCarthy was on Maria Menounos' podcast talking about a medical situation she went through last year. She had to have 9 surgeries on her mouth because she had an infected root canal, and then they had put a bad dental implant on top of that. She had an infection in there that was causing major issues. And this can happen. You know, anything can get infected at any time, and you have to be super careful. She had severe mold toxicity and mycotoxin poisoning. And she was like, I don't know what's the matter with me. I can't get healthy. I'm a mess. And she was in a bad way. Constant infections and constant pain until this doctor found out what it was. They said it's very lucky that they found it when they did, because if it would have crossed the blood-brain barrier, she would have had seizures and been in the hospital, and then it might have been too late. She might have died from that.
Oh, wait, really?
Oh, my gosh.
Dying.
So, yeah, listen to your body. If it doesn't feel right, it's not right. And if you've got continuing infections and the doctor can't fix it, you got to get a new doctor. And that's what she did. She found new doctors, and she found somebody who found what the deeper problem was: mold toxicity and mycotoxin poisoning. Good Lord.
Wow.
I can't even pronounce that.
I can't even say it.
Yeah.
In other news, you know, so many people were screaming this. I know we were after we heard about the Tiger Woods rollover crash on Jupiter Island. We're like, the guy's got so much money. Why doesn't he just hire a driver? Well, apparently, sources close to Tiger say that the reason he doesn't hire a driver is because he doesn't want anybody watching him, knowing where he is, knowing what he's doing. He doesn't trust people. He wants his privacy. And that's the name of his big boat, by the way. Privacy.
Sure.
Or as wealthy people pronounce it, privacy.
It's privacy.
Privacy. I want my privacy. And yeah, if you have a driver driving you everywhere, that person does know what you're up to.
I don't know if you got a boat or a yacht that says privacy on the side of it. I'm going, nah, I'm looking. I want to see what's going on over there.
When you name your boat Privacy, it makes me want to look more.
It's basically saying you might as well just put, don't look at me. Oh, well, I'm looking at you then. Because,
I got to see what you're up to.
I don't think I like that name because it makes me want to go, I don't think you want privacy.
I wasn't going to look, but you named it Privacy, and now I have to look. And I'm getting the binoculars because I want to see what you're doing.
Dude, it's a yacht. They're big.
Yeah, it's fun to look at. Give it a different name. I see, though, his side of it, because now with all these sites like TMZ and Daily Mail, like they pay for stories, and anybody can be bought with the right amount of money. And a driver driver or a bodyguard might have information about what Tiger is up to, and if Tiger's being naughty, if Tiger's a little naughty cat out there running the streets, that driver or that bodyguard has information that they can sell to TMZ.
Bodyguard always turns on the celebrity, but can you always believe the bodyguard? The bodyguard could make up stories, too.
He could, but what if he then has photo proof, or he tips off his friend where to go stand to get photo proof?
I mean, if I was the Kevin Rawson's bodyguard and then Kevin fired me, like, oh yeah, Kevin loves to lick lizard tails. I saw him do it all the time. It was weird. He used to get high off lizard tails.
Kevin is so licky.
Yeah, you can make up any kind of story even without proof. People would probably pay it because it's salacious.
But then you're the bodyguard, you're the driver. You do have proof, and they pay way more for valid, confirmed proof.
Now, I thought it was kind of interesting because Dr. Drew was talking to TMZ about what is going on with Tiger. And he said, part of it might be that he's just too cheap and he doesn't want to pay for a driver. That could be part of it as well. But he went into the thing that he said, look, I think Tiger is in denial about this. And this is not rare to see this with somebody that could be on pain medicine.
Why does anybody loaded to get behind the wheel? It's the same question. It's denial. It's anosognosia. It's part of using drugs and alcohol. You lose sight of your compasses. You lose sight of everything that's happening to you. You lack insight, and you're just going through life. You even lack insight into the drugs you're taking and what they're doing to you. That's in the nature of this condition. So now we have drug addiction. The question becomes, why are these doctors continuing to prescribe to this guy? Harvey, how many times have you and I had this conversation about celebrities and doctors prescribing? He is an extra difficult situation of chronic pain and addiction. He's not either or. He is both. And he needs expertise in managing both. And look, at the very minimum, if I were treating him, what I would do is get him off everything and just see what we got here.
Okay.
And also never have him drive.
Yeah. Well, he just doesn't think that he has a problem, and so it's going to be something for somebody to get through to him, at least according to what Dr. Drew thinks.
He's got a lot of injuries too. I'm not making
Absolutely.
excuses or anything, but
but Dr. Drew was good in saying when you take pain medicine, actually what happens through time, it actually prolongs the pain that you're going through. It's a weird psychosis about it. And that's why Dr. Drew, I'd heard him say that. He wants to know who's prescribing Tiger Woods this pain medicine and what's going on with that, because he may not be getting prescribed the right way, that they need to be doing other methods to deal with his pain rather than the pain medicine.
It is weird. Anytime I've ever been prescribed pain pills for, an operation or surgery or just general pain, it never fixes the pain. But what it does, it makes me loopy, and I'm almost on this high, weird ride. I do not like that kind of stuff, because to me, it doesn't mask the pain. I still feel the pain, but now I'm like, who am I going to call right now?
I'm in pain, and I'm more likely to fall.
Yeah, more likely to fall.
And be in more pain.
Yeah, do weird things, say weird things. I don't know, man.
Yeah, it's crazy. But, I mean, you can see both sides of it when it's explained to you, though, that, he is horrified about people telling other people about what he's up to. So that's why he doesn't have a driver. That's why he doesn't have somebody with him all the time. It's that privacy that he treasures because he likes to do naughty stuff.
It's privacy.
It's privacy. You're right. It's privacy. This is a pattern that I think, wow, I don't know. I mean, all of these ladies on the Real Housewives franchise now, especially Beverly Hills, have been robbed. Dorit, Kyle, Sutton, Kathy, they've all had burglars break into their house or try to break into their house. And now the latest one that we're hearing about, it looks as though another housewife has been robbed. I just can't believe that this keeps happening over and over and over again. Like, maybe this formula is not good, ladies. If you're going to go on a reality show and show how much wealth you have and all your purses and all your jewelry and how fancy everything is, like, you can't not have an armed security guard standing on your porch with a gun at all times.
I call it karma, Kev, because they've been robbing us of our time for so long. So, you know what? Eye for an eye, baby.
Larsa Pippen is now the latest one to get robbed. And the good thing that happened in her robbery right there in Miami, as they were trying to leave, the assailants wrecked their car. So the cops caught them easily.
It wasn't Scotty, was it?
I don't think it was Scotty. Although she did take a lot of his money. Some could say she robbed Scotty. No, they caught these new guys. But I mean, this is like so many housewives have been robbed after showing off their bling on the show.
Yeah, go figure. Yeah. I mean, it's just an advertisement for Crooks Big. It looks really good.
Come take this stuff. Here's exactly where it is in my house. And that's what's going on in your dirt.
Listen up, y'all, cause here's the sitch. It's time for another round of Do It, Bitch. 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 Do it. Do it. Do it, bitch. Do it, bitch.
Okay, today we got Team Full Throttle. Myself and Jbird are going up against Virginia and Denny's and Do It, Bitch.
We need a fun team name, Denny's.
Yeah. We could do full bottle and be like, glug, glug.
Okay.
It's been done before. And if there's any bottle around Virginia, that thing is not full.
Yeah.
It's only got a quarter left in it.
Okay, so the gamblers today are Jbird and Denny's. The responders are myself and Virginia.
Okay.
All right. Yeah.
And I'm pushing it hard with my boy Ross.
This is terrible news, Kevin.
Okay. Let's see how this goes here. First topic we're going to be doing is energy drink brands. Okay. Jbird, how many of those can I name in 10 seconds?
Ralston's a man of health. He can do 6.
Can do 6. Okay. All right. Denny's, what do you think about with Virginia?
Brands. I know he did drink the energy drinks. But, you know, so does Panda. He's always drinking them, too. And there's a bunch of them, so I'm going to have to raise it to 7. I'm afraid Kevin could squeak off 6.
Okay, going to go 7. All right. Okay.
Virginia looked nervous, but yet she's giving fake confidence off.
You don't know that.
Let me see. I think my boy can do 7.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think you can because, I mean, you're health. You are health. Kevin is health.
Okay.
7.
So he's raising it to 8?
No. Virginia, do it then.
Whoa.
Kevin is health, though.
Do it a witch.
All right. 7 energy drinks, 10 seconds. Your time begins now.
Red Bull, Celsius, Ghost, Monster, Revive, Shock, Powerade, Gator Light.
Gator Light? What's Gator Light?
It gets a little tricky with the Powerade and the Gator Lights.
What is Gator Light?
Yeah.
It's a new drink from Gatorade. It's like Pedialyte, and Gatorade had a baby.
Mm-hmm.
Is that an energy drink, or is that just to make babies' stomachs feel better?
No, it's for grown-ups. It's a Gatorade product.
I mean, again, Kevin, the jury, the chat room is the eyes and ears of this institution.
The Powerade and the Gatorade are the ones that are on the fence.
Dang, and that's your own teammate,
Well,
too.
I know that Gatorade jumped in some sort of energy thing. I don't know if I just
Says
don't
your
know.
Powerade is not classified as an energy drink. It's an isotonic sports drink.
What about Gator Light?
Nope.
Gator Light.
Gator Light, look, it's right there.
It sounds made up.
It's right. I'm showing you a picture of it.
Yeah, I can't see that far. It's probably AI.
Gator Light.
Nice job there, gambler. Nice job, gambler. We got the first point.
It's real.
Okay, next up.
You weren't Gator right, that's for sure.
Okay, we are going to be going with penalties in any sport. Penalties in any sport. Okay. If you call a flag or you say timeout, no, that's not good. That's not allowed. All right, Denny's, how many penalties in any sport can Virginia name?
In all sports, I'm going to kick it off at 6.
Kevin can do 7.
Okay.
I'm going to say do it, kid. I'm trying to think of more.
Thank God.
It's just the ball's in his court.
Hey, you got
God.
this. You got this.
Okay, all right. 7 penalties in any sport in 10 seconds. You got offsides double dribbling. You have got icing. You've got face mask. You got intentional foul. You've got a dunking, slapping a foul on the shot. You've got over the back.
Got 8.
I mean, at the end there, I don't even know what was happening.
I don't either.
Dunking and a slapping in the ball or something. What was that?
Well, we'll look at that. That was kind of sloppy.
If
but
you
yeah.
dunk on a child, it's illegal. So I think we should definitely absolutely take that.
Dunking is illegal?
On a child, yeah.
No, that wouldn't be.
Dunking?
No.
Yeah, if you were playing a kid and you dunked on him, you're a jerk.
All right, Gator Light.
Do you get a penalty though?
I think that's your Gator Light.
You'd be a jerk.
That is so my Gator Light.
Yeah, there are definitely a few of those I did not get. So we have to see if I actually got
Dunking,
the 7
slapping.
that I needed.
Well, you can't slap. Come on.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can.
Slap a person in a tennis match and see what happens.
But is it a penalty?
You would get a penalty.
But is it called slapping penalty?
Is it called slapping the ball?
It is called slap. You are violent anger management.
I think you got 2 Gator Lights.
I don't know.
You can't slap.
What are the people saying?
You got double Gator Light.
Yeah, what are the people? It's all about the people.
Dunking and slapping.
We can fight as much as we want.
I'm going to dunk and slap you.
It's the jury. Sometimes you can talk yourself out of a win. So I would mute yourself.
All right, Gator Light.
Okay, that's a questionable one. We'll have to see. Make sure I actually got that. I may not have.
I'm a little shocked in Ralston, not gonna lie.
Yeah, no,
That's
it didn't.
hard.
I mean, Jesus.
Yeah, I mean, actually coming up with the actual names of them. That was the challenge.
Icing, double dribbling. I've heard those.
Yeah.
Dunking, slapping. I've never heard those.
Oh, okay. All right.
Okay.
Just saying.
All right. Okay, next up, we've got household cleaning supplies. Household cleaning supplies. Jbird, how many of those can I name?
Kevin can do 4.
Okay. Denny's, what about Virginia?
Virginia can do 6.
Okay. Bird?
Kevin should be able to do 7.
Mm-hmm.
Kevin doing 7. Cleaning. Household brand name cleaning supplies?
Or just cleaning thingies.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Household cleaning supplies. I mean, I think it would just be what you would use to clean.
Don't let Dennis get in your head either. This is an old trick he learned at Cotillion. He likes to ask the question, get in the head.
Mm-hmm.
Don't fall for it. Okay.
Oh, he's looking for clarity. Don't you scold my teammate.
This is supply you use to clean.
Nothing to do with you, Nikki. I'm talking to Denny's.
Pipe down, Gator Light.
What would I have to raise it to, Kev?
We're at 7 now.
So I'd raise it to, I'd be putting Virginia on 7 for this.
No, we're at 7 right now.
So I'd have to raise her to 8?
Yeah.
Cleaning supplies around the house. She does no cleaning supplies, but does Ralston know cleaning supplies?
Mm-hmm. It's a question. So you got to figure out here.
8. I'm going to raise it. I'm afraid Kevin could squeak off 7.
Okay.
If we're going on not just brand names, but cleaning supplies.
Mm-hmm. Okay, we're at 8.
You gotta look in your eyes, Kevin.
Okay. Right here. Now, you're not supposed to give off any kind of, whether you know it or not.
No, I'm just looking at you.
Stone face.
Looking at your vibe.
Mm-hmm.
And some beady eyes.
Can you do 9? I mean, just the picture. Yeah, you could do 9.
Okay.
Kevin, can you do 9? Because that man is fine.
All right.
Oh, gosh. Raising it 10. 10 if anything's hard.
It
If you're
is.
on a roll. I'll say do it, Kev. I feel bad not believing in Virginia. If she
No,
can.
you made the right move.
I believe in you. You got this.
Okay. All right. All right, here we go. We got mop, broom, scrub brush, rag, sponge. You have Mop and Glow. You have dishwashing detergent. You have shampoo. You have floor wax. You have floor scrub cleaner. You have dishwashing detergent.
My boy got 11.
I don't know.
Detergent toys.
Yeah.
Well, he got 10.
Mopping apparatus, or what was that last one? I don't know. I gotta review this.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we got a few to review.
I feel like every one of these is
a few to review.
controversial.
We got several question marks here. We got me for doing 9 on one and 7 on the other. We definitely have 1 point, so there's a lot up there.
There's so much in the
I
air.
hate when this happens. I feel like a man walking the green mile.
It could be over, or we could have 3 more rounds. So it's pretty much all over the place. We will go check the tape and come back with the score next. Okay, we got a to find out what the score is here in Do It Bitch. It's myself and Jbird versus Virginia and Denny's. And we have 2 points that were called into question. One I had to get 7 on. The other I had to get 9 on. One was different fouls in sports, and the other one was different cleaning supplies. So you went and you checked it out there, Denny's, and what did you and Virginia find out?
Denny's and Virginia did the
Yeah,
investigation?
the opposing team went and they checked to see if I actually had valid points or not.
We call ourselves internal investigations, and unfortunately, you lost both points.
Oh, man, that stinks. Wow.
Yeah, I mean, that's, you can't have the people on the show do the investigation.
Whatever.
That's why we have the people.
We just did. Me and Denny's, we got this.
This game is in protest.
So I threw them in the box, bro, so we could play them just in case. But we also wrote down the values we thought you guys got too.
Oh, thank you guys.
So what were you thinking on those?
So at sports, we landed on with the last part gets a little messy. The first ones definitely count. Icing we looked up doesn't count as a penalty.
Oh, it doesn't. Okay.
It's a rule infraction, but it's not a penalty.
It's not a penalty.
Okay, we don't do the history.
So with the ending, you used to slap
So they
in.
don't stop the sport and all that if you do that?
I looked it up. They do not. That one does not count as a penalty.
It's crazy because every hockey video game I played, Kev, when icing was involved, the game stopped.
Okay. All right.
Well, anyway, so that puts you at 5. But the contention is at the end of this clip because slapping, fouling the ball, it's kind of tricky.
Okay.
It gets a little crazy.
All right, here we go with the penalties. You got offsides, double dribbling. You have got icing. You've got face mask. You got intentional foul. You've got a dunking, a slapping, a foul on the shot.
So foul on the shot would put you at 5.
Okay. All right. Let's say, I wasn't sure I got that one. We'll give you guys that point. Okay. So you got 1 from that. Okay. Now,
I see some side eye from the bird here.
Yeah, he wants to be dunking and slapping us.
I didn't say anything.
okay.
If my eyes might say things, that's not my fault.
Okay. And then we only got 5 on that one. The other one was we had to get 9.
9.
And what do you think happened with this one?
So I do have you for 9.
Okay.
On the cleaning supplies.
Okay.
There was a couple repeats, but upon review,
We looked at
it. It was 9.
We didn't want to give it to you.
Yeah, I was a little bit more confident on that one. Yeah, the penalties, I wasn't sure I got that. Okay, so it's 2-1. It's the first to 3 then. So I got to get one more point here.
Uh-oh, Denny's. Is that the throttle?
Full throttle, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
There you go, baby.
They say all you need is 1 win, and the rest follows through.
Yeah. Okay, the next topic that we have here, Denny's will be setting the bar on this one. We're going to be talking about board games. Board games.
Yes.
Okay. All right. How many board games can Virginia name in 10 seconds?
There is a lot of board games. The big ones, the small ones, the fun ones. I'm going to start this one off at 7.
Okay, going to go 7.
Yes.
All right, Jbird, how you feel about that? What do you want to do? You want to raise or call on that?
7's a lot. Were you a board game kid? I know you.
Remember COVID? He went crazy with the board game.
I know you were a snack kid.
You calling him fat?
No, calling him lovable and huggable.
He was, yeah, lovable and
Can't get your arms all the way around.
No.
7? There are so many board games out there.
Okay.
Ralston, look at me. Yeah, you want it, don't you? You want it good. You can do it.
What are we talking about?
You want me to rev that engine? I can see you. 8.
Okay, we're at 8 and 10.
Full throttle.
8. I'd have to raise Virginia. And I know there's a lot, but I just know that one little snag can hold you up.
She's got kids.
Hey, they love electronics. I hate to not believe in Virginia. I say do it, Kev.
Kevin, if you blow this.
Okay.
I know 9 gets hairy.
9 is hairy.
Okay, backgammon, risk clue, parcheesi, Stratrigo, Hunger Hippos, chess, checkers, Monopoly.
I mean, if we're counting all the chess and the checkers, I mean, that would put them at 9.
But those are games. Those are board games. It's a board and you play a game on it.
Yeah, I mean, if chess and checkers isn't a board game, I don't know what a board game is.
Honestly, if chess is not or checkers is not a board game, I don't know what's real anymore.
Did I get it?
I mean, I think that's 9 if that's the case.
What do you got to say, mouth?
It happened so fast. I don't know.
I know. I was trying to get it all.
A big mouth but a slow brain.
Well, if one throws you off for a second, you start losing count.
First of all, I want to say this. I loved your effort.
Okay, yeah. I gave it all I had.
I feel like
You left it all in the studio, baby.
Okay.
What are the people saying? Don't read the comments.
Okay.
I don't even know what is parcheesi. That's a. I don't even know what that is.
Okay.
It's got cheese
I think
in
I
it.
got it. I think that's a win.
you have to eat cheese.
Okay. I think we're all done.
All right.
Okay. All right. So, the question is, for our losing team here today with Virginia and Denny's, what is going to be their punishment? That's what we get to find out.
We won?
You just got that?
Oh, yes!
I have a slow brain, but it turns out I'm not the slowest.
I thought it was 2-2. All right. And don't be emailing me that I'm dumb. Send them to Kevin.
That's right. Team Full Throttle took the win today into a bitch over Virginia and Denny's. And for the punishment today, they are going to be having what would be a Holy Week snack, a little food combo, as we've got Passover that is going to be going for the Jewish faith tomorrow. And then coming up here on Friday through Sunday, you got the Christian holiday of Easter with Good Friday. So what we're going to be doing is taking a traditional Easter treat with the delicious chocolate egg over there. And we've also got a popular Seder dish, which is the gefilte fish.
Ugh.
Okay, so putting them together into one tasty treat.
Let's have Bird serve it to us.
Okay.
Ooh, that's
you could.
a Cadbury egg.
Yeah, that's the good stuff, isn't
Took
it?
the cream filling out, and we added a big chunk of gefilte fish.
Gefilte fish looks like.
That's a way to get protein with your egg. Okay.
It's probably not that bad, guys. You guys fought a hard battle. I'm proud of you.
Shut up, Gator Light.
Okay. Let's see how it is when you put the fish with the egg. Virginia, down the hatch over there.
You want me to go first?
Yeah.
All right.
All right. Knocking it down.
Oh, it
How bad is
dripped.
it?
I can't. I should have gone first.
Oh,
Drippy.
Kevin, dripping all over my outfit.
It is drippy. Drippy fishy.
Oh,
Okay. Yep.
that is not good.
Not good? Okay.
Oh,
Trying
man,
to
I am
focus on the chocolate.
so sad.
Oh, God.
I'm just so sad. Watching Virginia's reaction to this, where she can usually tolerate pretty horrific things.
Yeah. Okay. Denny's.
Jeez.
All right, here we go. A little Holy Week snack for you.
All right.
All right. Nice chunk of gefilte fish there. And your chocolate egg. How's that combo? Okay.
It's so drippy, Kevin. It's dripping.
What is one way to get it all together into one? How you doing there, Denny's?
You got this.
He likes it.
You know what? Just swallow.
Don't think about that. Don't think about that fish being so drippy. There you go. Oh, it's stuck. It's stuck for Denny's.
Bro.
Yeah. Okay.
The fish in
The
that.
fish. Yeah.
Who would
It's
eat
rough.
that? I mean, unless you had a gun to your head, who would eat that?
I don't know what to do with the rest
Religious
of it.
obligations, Virginia.
Fish in a jar?
Yeah.
I can only hamster it. My body won't let me swallow that last piece.
I don't know. It didn't really look that bad to me.
Yeah.
I ate some of it.
All right. There you go. Enjoyed a nice little snack. Good for you guys. Good for you guys. Very nice. Looked absolutely delicious. There you go.
Yeah.
There's a lot of dumbass criminals to talk about, baby. It's the whacked out news. People breaking the law. Ha ha, fighting in the nude. Ha, drunk people in the street. Ha ha, it's the whacked out news. So many people on meth. Ow!
Not a good thing to drip fish juice all over your crotch as a female.
Ooh. Yeah.
Show me that.
Look.
Yeah. Yikes. Oof. Yeah. People are going to have things to say about you today, Virginia. Yeah. That's a dirty girl over there.
Oh, she's so disgusting.
Kids, get away.
Unclean.
Get away. Well, it looks like they're trying to make good for that disastrous Barbie Dream Fest that happened over the weekend at the Broward Center. It looks like Mischief Management, which licenses Barbie from Mattel, is offered full refunds after the social media backlash got more than they could handle. Now, fans were complaining about the delayed entry, deflated decorations, a pink Volkswagen van that was roped off from guests, and a cardboard Barbie dream house. Now, what people were paying up to $449 for tickets. And they thought maybe it'd just be a better Barbie experience. You had Serena Williams that was there, a couple other people that people were excited to see, like Angel Reese. But yeah, I assume they probably did not reimburse whatever they paid their guests, like Serena Williams and Angel Reese. So I would imagine that's an event they lost a good bit of money on.
And if you paid extra for the photo package with celebrities,
right, yeah,
you probably don't get that money back.
Maybe not, yeah. I think it was just the entry because people were saying how disappointing it was. Well, 3 women were pulled from a Frontier Airlines flight at Miami International Airport after trying to board with an extra piece of luggage and then refusing to pay for it. 3 different ladies were arrested at Miami International for this melee.
3 women were arrested at Miami International Airport for refusing to leave a Frontier flight during a dispute over an unpaid carry-on bag. Authorities say Defesha Dockery, Deajana Cochran, and Devana Cochran, they rushed past a restricted door, boarded anyways, and they ignored repeated orders to get off after their boarding passes were denied. This delayed that flight by an hour. Deputies say one woman spit on another passenger as they finally exited. All 3 resisted arrest as well. Video was posted on Only-in-Dade where we see the trio leaving MIA in handcuffs. They were then taken to the Miami-Dade County Jail.
Wow. Okay.
I mean, how do you think that's going to go?
You're sitting on the plane. You think you get away when you get in the plane? You're not getting away. They know exactly where you are. And they can then choose to not send that plane into the sky. Yeah, it's kind of odd.
Such a bizarre, like, were they drunk?
I don't know. It's a good question. They didn't look like they were obviously hammered, but they could have been.
I kind of assume everyone's usually drunk.
Yeah.
At least when they're drunk, I'm like, oh, all right, they were drunk. Lord knows I've having to be forgiven many a time.
It is an odd thing when someone acts a fool, you go, well, I mean, at least they were drunk. When they're not drunk, you go, oh, man, I think they might be crazy.
They're just insane, and they don't know how planes work.
I think these people were wishing they were drunk. The Delta Airlines flight from Brazil to Atlanta made an emergency landing on Sunday after an engine issue sparked a fire, and everybody could see it right out the windows, and you could tell they knew that the engine was on fire. That sounds calm.
Oh, my gosh.
Did someone yell, we're going to die?
Yep, huh? Mm-hmm.
Oh,
that's
my God.
That's what I'd be saying. We're going to die.
Shut the hell up. The power of positive thinking? The secret? None of that?
Nope. We've skipped all that stuff.
Okay, we're going to crash and we're going to live.
The secret is we're going to die.
No.
That's the secret. There's a handcuffed woman in Muskegon Heights, Michigan that escaped police custody after slipping out of a patrol car window while officers were distracted.
I watched this video about 4 times yesterday.
It's pretty unreal.
She was crafty,
She was
y'all.
handcuffed. The window was only halfway cracked, and she got her head out, and then somehow she was able to kick her leg up high enough that it came right out. She was able to put that down on the ground and then snake the other leg through the window, and then she takes off running with her hands behind her back. And what's great is the guy who's filming it doing the play-by-play.
Yeah, this is live. They don't even see. They don't even see. They look.
They didn't see.
Look. Y'all seen it live. This is live.
The cops didn't even realize it, and the cops were dealing with, they're looking through a truck.
They were dealing with somebody else.
Yeah, and casually, about maybe 30 seconds after she's run down the street, they go over and be like, where'd she go? She's not here. And not realizing it's all on video. You can imagine these guys are getting trolled hard at the police station
Oh,
today.
my gosh.
Oh, yeah, because it is very public.
They're going to have a rough week.
Oh, it's going to be tough. Yeah. Apparently, she still remains at large, and police believe she may have attempted a home break-in shortly after escaping.
What?
Yes.
I mean, we got to catch this girl. She's out of control.
They had originally gotten her on a parole violation, so now she is facing that plus fleeing police, escape, felony home invasion, breaking and entering, larceny. So,
but they know who she is.
They know who she is.
She's not just some random girl running the streets.
Yeah. There is a Florida man that was arrested for allegedly touching himself and exposing himself in the presence of teens in a sauna while aboard a celebrity cruise.
Dude.
39-year-old Michael Henry Mullis is now facing 2 counts of indecent exposure.
Throw him on the cruise ship jail because there is one. There's a cruise ship jail and a cruise ship morgue.
Yeah.
If you die or you get arrested, they put you in either one of those.
I heard the jail also has the dead bodies in it. The morgue.
Really?
No.
It's a morgue / jail?
No, not at all. I know nothing about planes or boats.
Why not enter the dead guy?
2 teens under the age of 18 told police that Michael Mullins exposed himself in a sauna at Celebrity Eclipse, a Royal Caribbean cruise ship that primarily sails out of Port Everglades. Now, he was arrested and charged with 2 counts of indecent exposure.
Okay. Wow.
I mean, what are you thinking? You're hanging out in the hot tub on the cruise ship and you're bringing your junk out. How do you think this is going to end?
Right.
It's not like you can run away. Yeah, you're on a damn cruise ship.
Everyone always knows you only bring your junk out in your own cabin, your personal cabin, right?
Right.
Yes.
Leave your junk in your pants when you're out in the public area. But we have to really say that to you guys?
Well, this is another mishap that had happened on a cruise. Luckily, nobody was naked while doing it, but they had told the little mariachi band, they said, okay, so we've got a couple that's going to be getting engaged. So here's the steps. He proposes, she says yes, and then you come out and play. But when you reverse the order of that, things get a little bit awkward. The band's not supposed to come before the proposal, but somebody messed up the cues.
All right, so we're going to sing Happy Engagement.
What?
Oh, my God. Okay. 1, 2, and 3. Happy Engagement.
Engagement has not happened yet. No one's proposed.
Happy Engagement. Happy Engagement. Happy Engagement to you.
Okay.
It's kind of like the singers were the proposal.
Yes.
And you see the groom, like he reaches in this bag and he pulls out the box and then he opens it and shows her the ring.
Yeah.
I mean, it's kind of awesome.
It reminds me of when Corey Feldman, he got married and there's all these people watching and he's like, okay, cue the music. He has a microphone and nobody's cueing the music. So Here Comes the Bride's supposed to come on and all you hear is silence and then he gets mad. He goes, guys, please cue the song, please. And then all of a sudden you hear, Here Comes the Bride. And it's so awkward. Everyone's looking around going, what's happening here?
Of course, Corey didn't handle it well.
And it did not nail it.
Another mishap. A jury in Brevard County awarded over $14 million to Brandy Buckley, who ate ice cream contaminated with nails from a Malabar location in Palm Bay.
Oh, hell no.
She later developed complications like portal vein thrombosis and significant internal bleeding, prompting an ablation that resulted in permanent infertility.
Oh, no.
That's how you get $14 million right there. Wow. Yeah, what a mishap
I mean,
that is.
it's kind of good, though. You got $14 million and you don't have no kids. They're going to make you spend it on them.
Yeah.
You get to buy whatever you want, girl.
It's kind of wild. They say authorities arrested Shivar Krishna Bera from Jersey City for allegedly I'm sorry. I want to skip that story. I want to go to this one. This is a story of this one woman. Pretty crazy. Happened in the UK. They ruled it's impossible to determine which identical twin fathered her baby after she had sex with both men within 4 days during the conception month.
Did the boys know about this?
The mother and one twin challenged a family court decision that named the other brother as father on the birth certificate. DNA testing cannot distinguish between identical twins as potential fathers, though future scientific advances may allow identification. So a judge ruled that the registered twin no longer has parental responsibility pending further hearings, but declined to declare that he's not the father. Another judge previously found both brothers equally likely to be the child's father. So what a mess that is.
That is so messy. She slept with both identical twin brothers in the matter of a few days.
That's why you don't do that.
I mean, this is some trailer park hotness.
Wow. Crazy stuff. And that's what's going on in your whacked out news.
What are you thinking about? What are you thinking about? What's on your mind? Are you thinking about? What are you thinking about?
Well, apparently there is a plan to do some different stuff to draw people here to South Florida. This is all part of a plan from Palm Beach County's Tourism Master Plan that has identified 10 different ideas to try to draw in some visitors. And it looks like one of those things might be developing a sports and entertainment arena. They say Palm Beach County remains Florida's largest county without a major indoor sports or entertainment venue capable of hosting large-scale professional events. And they said, why is that? They said, if we did that, we could get ourselves an NFL flag football team. And that might be something that will be coming to Palm Beach County because the National Football League itself has officially announced its new professional flag football league. They're going to be partnering with Tomorrow Sports and securing major investors, including Tom Brady, Peyton Manning, Serena Williams. You could see that influence coming in for Palm Beach County. You've got Joe Montana, Alex Morgan, all part of it. They're going to be contributing, the NFL will, $32 million to launch the league. It's going to have both men's and women's teams, and they plan to start before the 2028 LA Olympics, where flag football is going to be debuting as an Olympic sport.
Oh.
So how crazy would that be? So the timetable is pretty quick. Imagine a large indoor stadium with a professional NFL flag football team in Palm Beach County.
Have they said the location?
Nope, they've not. It's just something they're considering on what they might be doing. So I think the first step would be like, do we want to do it? And then they'd say, okay, where the heck are we going to build it? Because that is one thing. Land is becoming a little scarce.
It's a little primo in these parts.
Mm-hmm. But that would be amazing. Could you imagine that? That'd be very cool to have a professional sports team in Palm Beach County, too. Don't have that. Bird, what you got on your mind?
Here's a little situation. Have either one of you ever been in trouble or got in trouble because of a fart you've done? Let's say you were in school. Let's say you were in a meeting. Someone thought it was disrespectful because I have a case here. My buddy's got a boy who plays on competitive baseball. It's high school stuff. Now, his son farted in the middle of a very serious team meeting. Now, this is probably about a month ago. And sometimes after a baseball game, Virginia, coaches will take their players. They go over the notes of what went well, what went wrong. Now, I guess during this meeting, when it was kind of quiet, he let out a big fart, and the coach did not like that. Let's fast forward to about a week ago. Same thing happened. Same kid farted again. Coach heard it. It was during a time when the coach was trying to talk to the team. Kid says he didn't mean it. It was an accident. That's 2 times now. The coach benched him for about 3 games after the fart. So he got in trouble because of farts. Has that ever happened to anybody in this room or anybody listening out there in Radio Land? Have you ever been disciplined or in trouble? And the kid's embarrassed. He said he really did not mean to do it. It's just bad luck, bad bowels,
bad timing.
Yeah. And some coaches will. They'll if they think you're being disrespectful, they'll either make you run or they'll bench you. And he's an old school type of coach. What do you got? What's your ruling on this?
You have to just see what the circumstances are like. I've had that kind of stuff where I know kids were screwing around and they would do something, and then I would discipline them as a coach, and then they go to their parents and be like, look, all I did was fart. Yeah, you didn't see how it all went down. So you'd have to see what that situation is. But as a coach, too, I would be somewhat understanding.
Well, here's the reason why it's a big deal is because, especially during the meeting, the coach has got the floor, and all you hear is the coach's voice, and then if there's a lull, and then people start laughing, and this is after a game they lost. So now you've got this coach who's pissed. He's trying to go over, the rules of the game, and you're farting, and that was the first one. The second one you go, is this kid farting on purpose?
I mean, you have to know your kid. Do you think your kid would do this?
Well, it's not his kid, so he doesn't know.
It's the dad, the friend of yours. Like, does he think that his kid would act this way?
The dad's defending the kid. The coach says there's no way that kid did not fart on purpose, and the coach said, "Sorry, you're not disrespecting. You're not going to interrupt my meetings with this tomfoolery."
Mm-hmm. Yeah, to me, I'd have to see how the kid handled it. Did he excuse himself? Did he seem like he was generally upset about it? You know, a couple farts you said that he rattled out?
2 loud, separate farts on 2 different occasions, and it's when the coach was talking. That's why it's a big deal. It interrupted the meeting.
Well, I talked to his dad, be like, does he have some bowel problems? Like, what's going on? Because, look, I can tell you in my life, if I fart, it's very rare. Maybe you're moving or something like that happens and one would come out, but having 2 while you're just sitting and you're not moving or stressing or any kind of functional thing is happening where you should be farting, I would be a little suspect on that.
But here's the question. Did the kid do it on purpose? It's
rare to have 2 farts come out that loud that you just cannot control at that age. That's why I would talk to the dad and be like, well, does he have a medical problem? Because if not, that just doesn't seem right. And it sounds like this is a kid that probably got a nasty reaction from the coach, and he's trying to become the victim, and he's trying to say, yeah, it's not my fault that, gas is natural and all that. So I'm kind of a little bit probably expecting the kid did it on purpose to get the laughs and was disruptive, and the dad's not seeing it.
A lot of comments I'm seeing is the kid is a fart terrorist and did it on purpose.
Yeah, it's just that's very rare. I as a coach, I probably wouldn't. I'd be like, clearly you need to go to the bathroom. So I probably would have just excused the kid, be like, I need to continue talking, because if you're going to disrupt me and you can't control your gas, you clearly need to go to the bathroom.
Especially after a loss and kids are supposed to be serious. Now they're laughing.
Right.
I don't know, man.
And then I would talk to the dad.
But what an odd problem to have.
Yeah, kids will do anything. I would imagine the kid's probably just trying to act a fool.
And make the other kids laugh.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I can tell you that do not try to make your coach laugh when you are followed up by a loss.
Oh, no, not the coach.
No.
He's probably trying to impress the other teammates.
Well, it's a serious time.
Right.
Yeah, that'd be the kind of stuff where, as a coach, you probably would do something disciplinary. It sounds like the coach did everything that most coaches would do.
Does this follow the kid on his record? If he wants to get recruited to a new school. Sorry, don't take that. He's got a great arm, but he will fart.
He needs to make sure he doesn't fart in any more meetings ever again.
Ever.
You got to clench that thing.
The little Beano.
What you got on your mind today, Virginia?
Well, Rocco has been practicing really hard because he is going to be performing at the Crawfish Fest, not this Saturday, but next Saturday. He's going to be out there with the School of Rock, and he's going to be singing. But we've noticed in his voice, like a little vocal quality change. Now, he's going to be turning 11. Is this the time when a boy's voice starts to change?
Yes, you start to really notice a difference. I noticed 11 and 12, but my voice changed terribly.
Because all of a sudden, Rocco's voice is like this, a little bit deeper. I'm like, wait, where's my little sweet baby boy? I don't know if I like this.
Yeah, my voice sounded like tonsils were taking over my throat. I had to get my tonsils taken out because I talk like this a lot. I talk like, it puts the lotion in the basket.
I don't love it. It's kind of sad to me.
Yeah, I mean, your little boy is growing up. He's becoming a man, Virginia. Taking that step. I hear you.
Is he sleeping okay? Does he snore a lot or have trouble breathing?
No, he's sleeping good. He overheard me and his dad talking about it, that we were like talking about, oh my gosh, is this the time for puberty? Like, I don't know when it happens for boys. Mm-hmm. This is my first boy.
Puberty started hitting me around age 11, and I knew because I got the PHs downstairs.
It's funny you bring those up. So Rocco was like, hey, do they call it puberty because you get pubic hairs?
Yeah, I was very young getting my monthly fur, how they say it, or your
monthly fur.
Not monthly fur, just my fur.
You what?
I'm sorry.
What, do you shed?
I had mange when I was 12.
It's a weird.
If you combine what the dude gets and the girl gets, you get monthly fur.
This comes up for a couple days and it falls off, and then
I didn't mean to say monthly. You know what I meant, though.
What a condition. What a condition.
So 11 is not crazy.
For me, 11, I started growing facial hair, armpit hair, and the PHs.
Wow, I'm not ready.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And he's right. That's where we get puberty. It does come from the pubes.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
What a terrible word.
Yeah. Yeah, it says it is derived from the Latin word pubertas, meaning adulthood or age of maturity. It stems from pubes, which refers to being full-grown or covered with hair, highlighting the physical, hormonal, and sexual maturation that transforms a child's body into an adult body capable of reproduction.
I couldn't believe it was happening.
I'm not ready.
I was looking down and go, I can't take showers with the family anymore.
Mm-hmm.
How many members of your family were you taking showers with?
I've already said too much.
Okay. It wasn't bad unless he had his monthly fur. That's when it got weird.
Oh, man, that's going to make the worst of the week.
Oh, that's going to clog the drain.
Oh, boy, Jbird's got his monthly fur. Well, there is something that is going around, and I saw this story earlier this morning, and then it was all over Instagram with so many people doing this. It is a deep jaw release. Now, Leanne Rimes did it. And I'm just wondering if this is all calculated, because I saw she had done it, then I saw other people that were doing it, and then I saw a tutorial guide on how you could do it. So listen to this reaction she has. She starts uncontrollably sobbing during this jaw release therapy with this influencer, Gary Lynham.
You got it. Hold on.
It's a crazy thing, and that is not the only person that has done it that way either. There are some other clips of people I see getting this done, and they had the exact same response where they just started sobbing. It's an emotional breakdown that happened.
But that first part did not sound like an emotional breakdown. That kind of sounded like an O face.
Yeah, it sounded like, she was in the throes of ecstasy there for a second. And it looked like it could have been slightly painful or just at least uncomfortable. Now, apparently, what this is the jaw stores stress. And the fascia can unlock stored energy. Now, what they say a deep jaw release is an intense therapeutic technique often involving intraoral, which is inside the mouth, massage. It's designed to relieve severe tension, pain, and stress held in the masseter muscles and the temporomandibular joint. I guess the TMJ can be a result of people who might have that. You want to get this deep jaw release if you have that. They say it targets the fascia and muscle knots caused by chronic grinding or stress and often results in an emotional release, such as intense crying as the body processes held trauma.
What?
It says the jaw is often viewed as a storage area for fear and suppressed stress. When our jaws are tight, it pulls all the fascia, the muscles, the bones, the tendons, and the ligaments out of alignment. This means there are fewer nutrients, oxygen, and blood flow to the face, which impacts collagen production. They say it also impacts face alignment and symmetry. And when we unwind tension in the jaw and around the sinuses, it creates more space for the face to flow. It relieves headaches and face pain, releases tension in the neck and shoulders, and restores flow. This is why you do it.
Okay. Now, I'm seeing how he's doing it on her.
Yeah.
He's got a gloved hand. It looks like she's laying back in a dentist chair. Can we try this on Kevin?
I want it.
Bernard says he wants to try it.
I want to try it.
I want to try it too, but we don't have anybody here in studio that can do it. Can we do it to each other?
There was a tutorial guide that I'd seen on Instagram. Now, it looked like they wanted you to pay because they gave you a couple of instructions and then it stopped and it looked like, okay, you got to pay $7.99 here to get the rest of it. Somebody had texted in earlier and they said, yeah, I've had that done to my mouth and it is an incredible feeling. I cried too.
Really?
It's like the stress just melts away.
Now, Kevin, you're going to cry for a week.
Oh, I may not stop sobbing ever.
How long does it last for, though? After the cry, do you feel this beautiful weight released, and does that go away?
I assume as stress builds, yeah. It's probably something like any kind of massage where you go get a regular massage and the stress builds up and then you go release it when you get the massage.
Will you do it? Can someone do it to me?
Please, can someone do it to me?
I don't even care if you know how to do it. Just touch me.
Okay, anyone. Yeah, I don't know who does it, how much it costs. I imagine as much as I saw it in one day on Instagram, it'll be something that people will figure out how to do it because you know how we always run to the next crazy thing.
Right.
And there's enough of celebrities out there doing this deep jaw release. Everybody's like, I got to get this done.
Well, look how happy it made Leanne Rimes. I mean, if I could have a fraction of that happiness, I think it'd be great.
I mean, I couldn't tell if it was happy or awful. I mean, you're right. It did sound like at first she was kind of in ecstasy. Yeah, I mean, that part sounds like a lot of fun.
I mean, you can let that ride for another 5 seconds if you want.
This part doesn't. Wow.
Well, she's crying, and then she starts laughing.
Okay. Whoa, man, that's a roller coaster.
I don't think I've ever had that much emotions in 30 seconds.
Oh, I have. Oh, yeah. Cry, laugh, scream, hug, laugh again.
Okay. Well, have you ever had this done? Did you enjoy yourself? Somebody else said, yeah, I've had this done. I don't get that kind of release. But the girl that I went to showed me before and after pictures of other women she did this to, and it does help with the appearance. And that's part of it as well, because apparently when our jaws are tight, it pulls the fascia muscles, bones, tendons, and ligaments out of alignment. And you also have better collagen production after you've gotten it done as well. So they say that it can actually help with facial symmetry. So if that's the case, people are doing all that kind of stuff where they're hitting themselves in the face with hammers, trying to, realign the facial bones. So if you're going to do that, I'd imagine a lot of people are going to be doing this deep jaw release.
Please, ladies, don't hit yourself with a hammer.
Yeah, no, it's not a good thing.
Just don't.
And dudes, don't do it either.
Don't do it, dudes, either.
Yeah. Denny's talking about something else that apparently is all fatty that people are out there doing. It is the tongue scrapers. He said that he's seen a lot with that. Now, not the scraper on the end of the toothbrush or the plastic ones. He is talking about the old school metal instrument. Are more and more people doing this? Have you seen this being done, Virginia?
I've got one. It was given to me, and it's really kind of cool.
To scrape the tongue?
Yeah, it's like this thing, and it's got like a handle on one end, and it's got a round on the other end, and you put it in your mouth, and you just go, click.
I played baseball with a guy who he'd drink soda or drink something with a bottle, undo the cap and take the hard cap and scrape his tongue with the hard cap to get all of the muck off of it, and then wipe off the cap and put it back on his soda.
Yeah, it's gnarly. That's very gnarly.
Isn't that? Yeah. That's like an animal.
Dudes are gross.
That guy was gross.
Why can't you just use your toothbrush and brush your tongue? What is the difference?
This thing is specially designed to clean your tongue way better than a toothbrush ever could.
A toothbrush will do a fine job, but there are instruments that can really get in there and make it slick.
Okay. So this is the new trendy thing. Everybody feels like they need a tongue scraper now?
Yeah, I mean, if you want, I can bring mine in and we can share it.
No, it's all right, yeah.
And no, not everybody. I got some uncles up in Rhode Island. I don't think they've ever scraped their tongue.
No thanks. You guys have seen the movie Ocean's 11, right?
Love it. Hate part 12, part 13's D's.
Yeah, I remember when I first saw the regular Ocean's 11, I was like, that's kind of cool because George Clooney, he's sophisticated, he's smooth, he's good looking, smart. And this is the kind of crime where it's almost respectable because you have to know a lot of stuff. You have to be very resourceful.
And he's velvety good looking.
Yes.
When he commits a crime, you're like, oh, but it's just George being George.
Right.
And a little fun fact, when you watch that movie, notice how many times Brad Pitt's eating in the movie. He's
Yes.
constantly gnawing on something.
I figured that was some kind of gadget.
We got something he can come gnawing over here. Brad Pitt looked good.
I hope Panda's not
It's just a joke.
Well, this is one of those kind of crimes. When you see the high art crimes that are out there, they say 4 masked men stole 3 paintings worth $10.3 million from Italy's Magnani Rocca Foundation Villa in Parma. This happened on March 22nd. They took the works by Renoir, Cézanne, Matisse during a precisely coordinated 3-minute operation. Sounds a lot like Ocean's 11.
This sounds like what they just did at the Louvre, too, right? Like,
yeah,
they're just hitting all these places where they have very valuable art. They're ganking the art. They're in and out so quick. And then I'm sure they have buyers on the black market, rich guys ready to pay.
Probably, yeah. They say they forced entry through the museum's entrance door. They accessed a first-floor room and escaped through the gardens by climbing over a fence.
They knew what to do.
They said that they had been planning to steal a 4th painting, but triggered an alarm and they had to abandon it. The Renoir that they got alone is valued at $6.9 million.
Whoa.
They got 3 paintings. So kind of crazy, just if they're around that caliber, just how much money they made off with in one heist. The museum described it as being extremely rapid and planned. They said it was precise and coordinated with perfect organization.
I mean, it sounds like a movie. It sounds like Ocean's 11.
It does sound like Ocean's 11. And like I said, I would never want to turn to a life of crime, but I have seen that movie and you look at that, I'm like going, if I ever had to do anything like that.
They kind of make crime look a little sexy for you.
George Clooney makes crime look sexy.
He does. George Clooney makes me want to commit crime.
I blame him.
Terrible role model.
It's not these burglars' fault. They probably watched Ocean's 11. They were like, we must burglar.
Have you ever accidentally watched the old Ocean 11 thinking you're about to watch the newer Ocean 11?
I have not, thankfully.
It's not fun.
Yeah. It's way old.
What year was it made?
It's got to be the 60s, yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. They say 1 in 8 Americans think they could commit a serious crime and get away with it.
Yeah, I do.
You think you're 1 in the 8?
I do.
Okay. What would be your crime?
Murder.
Okay, there you go.
Oh, my.
Not because I want to. I don't love murder.
I would like if you were like a Dexter kind of murderer and you murdered bad guys.
There are so many terrible murderers out there that you go, guys, really? This, and you were expecting not to get caught. And I know that sounds weird to say I'm critiquing the murderer's skills.
But we watched Dateline.
Yeah, but like, and what I did, I took the body and then I buried it into a 3-foot hole. The arm was sticking out, but I didn't think anyone would see it. What? Are you taking your crap seriously?
Are you taking your crap seriously?
I mean, do you even murder, bro?
Well, the guys from the Louvre, they have gotten away, as far as I know. They caught
It might
those
be the
people?
same cats.
Yeah, I don't know. And if you're looking for a crime to commit, if you're going to be one of these people, I think you got to look at the odds of getting caught. Now, if you're talking about murder, they say nearly half of all murders in the U.S. go unsolved every year.
And that's the crazy thing. We get all jazzed up because there's so many new stories. DNA found this guy from 30 years ago, and it seems like it's a lot, which it's good. These cases are being reported, but Virginia, there are so many cold cases that they feel like they'll never get solved unless they've got so much DNA. But then again, that person has to be in the system. And there's all this other kind of stuff that has to go on.
They can do it through that genealogy and all that now. That is cool.
Murderers do not like genealogy.
Oh, that is amazing.
She's right.
That technology is incredible, what they can do.
They found a murderer. He had 8 brothers, and they finally got it down. They had to go through so much research research and got it down to this one family, and they go, crap, they've got 8 brothers, and they found them on the first brother.
Wow.
Yeah.
If you have 8 brothers, there's one that you look at and you're like, he's probably murdered.
You just look at all the pictures and go, he's got the shiftiest eyes.
Yep. It's all in the eyes, Ralston. That's bad news for you.
We got more KVJ going to be coming up. You can watch it live if you would so care to. Easy to do if you go to YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitch. You can also check it out on demand on YouTube or Spotify a little bit later on after the show. Before we get there, Bird, if you would, wrap us up with your thought for the day.
If you wait until you feel ready, you'll...
You weren't ready.
I can't stand when you laugh at me that witchy, and it's so public, and I sound so
What's the irony, huh?
Yeah.
Denny's best of the week.
Hold on. Let me get my readers on. Hold on. All right.
Makes it be worst of the week.
Take 2. Yeah, it's not the best of the week. It's the worst of the week.
It's the best to me.
If you wait until you feel ready, you'll wait forever. Doubt disappears after action, not before it.
Okay, I do like that.
I'm back,
there you
baby.
go.
Doubt disappears after action.
Yes.
He's back.
The KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF.